Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Eli5 back at you guys with another video, and within today's video I will be going over a topic that I am sure needs to be addressed within the circumstances for what this team has been dealing with, and this topic includes the Washington Wizards franchise in general. So you may ask, what are the Washington Wizards franchise dealing with? So if you guys may know, or you guys should probably already know this, but the Washington Wizards, they've been a lottery team for some time now, and they have high caliber players that, in my opinion, if they're built with the right team, if the team was structured in the correct way, they can make a playoffs, but they're not going to be able to make a deep playoff push. So in my opinion, in regards to today's video, if you look at the title, I think the Wizards need to blow it up as soon as possible and try to just, you know, get all the young talent they can in general. Basically just trade all the players that they have as of right now, just restart from fresh. Because in my opinion, if they keep this roster right now that they have in regards to Bradley Beal, Russell Westbrook, and in company with along the guidelines like that, they're not gonna win a championship anytime soon. And obviously every franchise wants to win a championship, and the best thing to do for the Washington Wizards circumstances is that they need to blow everything up as of right now. The time that this video is being recorded is literally the day after Bradley Beal went for a career high of 60 points when they lost to the 76ers last night, and it is clear that Bradley Beal is showing a lot of emotions in regards to his circumstances on the team, and it's literally like he's dropping all of these points in regards to his 250-point games he had last season and the 60-point game he had literally just the day before today, and it's like it's not contributing to wins. And in my opinion, I feel like that's due to the fact that Bradley Beal is literally putting his all into this franchise, and the franchise is literally wasting a portion of his prime. Like, think about it, he's in his prime right now. I believe he's like around 26, 27. He's literally peaking right now, and it shows that he's peaking it with him dropping all these points and literally carrying the team. And it's like the Washington Wizards franchise doesn't give Bradley Beal the necessary pieces for him to win, and it's clear to show that Bradley Beal wants to win as soon as possible. And I really wouldn't be surprised if Bradley Beal eventually, either leaves in free agency or requests a trade in order for him to win a championship, or basically just remain in a playoff setting rather than just a lottery team setting. Because if I was Bradley Beal, I wouldn't want to be wasting my prime on a franchise that's not putting enough pieces beside me in order for him to win in the NBA. Now, I know Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards has a big name in regards to Russell Westbrook, but you gotta be honest, as of right now, in regards to the way Russell Westbrook's career is going, Russell Westbrook as of right now is on a decline, and due to that circumstance, it's not going to be enough to cut the fact that Bradley Beal needs more help in regards to the Washington Wizards being a competitive team, in regards to them, making it far in the playoffs. Like, in my opinion, the Washington Wizards can still potentially make the playoffs this season, but it's not gonna end off in a really great fashion, because this Washington Wizards team is not a good enough team to make it past the first round, let alone win more than 5 games in the first round. And like I've already said, Bradley Beal wants to win, and this Washington Wizards team is not working out with Bradley Beal. It's not working out with every piece that they have. So at the end of the day, they need to blow it up and start from fresh. Nothing has been working out for years on years, and it's just time to hit the reset button, in my opinion. Not only the players are the problem, but I feel like the Washington Wizards need a new coach as well. Scott Brooks, in my opinion, is not cutting it at all in his position of coaching, and that is due to the fact that his lineups, like, I've been watching a couple Washington Wizards games this season, and it's clear to say that his lineup choice is not optimal at all. Because there was a game, I don't remember what game it was, but there was a game where I saw literally four guards literally on the court all by themselves without any big man except for the center position. Not like no real small forward, not no real power forward. 4 guards on the court as a whole, and that literally leads to the fact that the defensive end with the small forward and the power forward position is literally lackluster, and teams are getting easy buckets left and right on the Washington Wizards due to the lineup issue in regards to having 4 guards on the court. And that is Scott Brooks doing of his lineup decision in regards to that standpoint. And Scott Brooks, I've heard that he's been doing that same thing for a long time. I don't know how true that is, but I've heard by a lot of sources in regards to him doing that same 4-guard lineup in regards to a very long time. But in regards to that, That's not going to work out. And if Scott Brooks continues to do that, it's not going to win teams any games, let alone it's not going to win the Washington Wizards any games. And honestly speaking, the Washington Wizards needs to revamp their coaching issue as well in regards to that standpoint. And the major indicator that this team needs to address is their defensive problem. There has been a lot of instances where this Washington Wizards team gives up a lot of baskets, easy baskets that they could have easily guarded, and that's just the defensive issue that the Washington Wizards has. Like, I remember last season they were statistically like one of the worst defensive teams in the league. They were giving up a lot of points to really like bad teams, like lottery teams, like along the guys like that. And in my opinion, if you want to compete, you need to have a respectable defense. And I don't really think the offense is the problem. Their offense is not that bad. It's just the defense. It's like defense at the end of the day, it wins games. Offense is more for like highlights, but if you want to win games, you need good defense. I mean, there's a saying literally going around the world, defense wins games. To my knowledge, in regards to what this team has been going through, to my knowledge, in regards to how Bradley Beal is feeling emotional wise, in regards to him dropping all of these points and not getting a win in return. And the last thing, to my knowledge, in regards to considering the Wizards defensive end, I feel like it is safe to say that one of these years Bradley Beal will want to be requested out of the Washington Wizards, or he will probably leave when his contract expires in free agency. Now, I know that one of these years he said he wants to stay in Washington and he signed a contract extension with this franchise, but you gotta keep this in perspective. Not everything is set in stone. Everybody's gonna change their mind eventually, and I feel like that's gonna happen with Bradley Beal in regards to him wanting out of the Washington Wizards franchise, because at the end of the day, he's in his prime right now and he wants to win. And I feel like once that time comes, the Washington Wizards is gonna have to blow it up anyway. So I feel like it is safe to say that they should blow it up as soon as possible, probably get something back in return for Bradley Beal before he leaves in free agency with nothing to return in general. And they just need to blow it up to basically build for the future if they want to compete in the future and in the future side of things. But that will be the end of today's video. The Washington Wizards, in my opinion, like I've already said, they can still make the playoffs, but if they want to compete, I feel like their best decision is to blow it up, basically get Bradley Beal out of there for him not to waste his prime, probably trade Russell Westbrook to a championship contender for him to be able to win a ring before he retires, and just play their odds for them competing in the future. You never know, their odds may go their favor and they'll probably have future young players in return, and for basically a young solid core, and they'll probably be competing in the future if everything works out in regards to them blowing it up. But they're gonna have to blow it up one of these years. They're not going anywhere as of right now, so it's best to say that they need to blow everything up in the Washington Wizards franchise. But make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel. I will greatly appreciate it. I'm out. Peace.